Hello, welcome to the Need a Haircut show. Need a coffee show. I don't know whether having the radio on is a good thing. Well, it is a good thing, but for live shows, I'm not too sure. We will see. I've got a nice big light there I bought yesterday. It's only 20 quid, but I think I'm going to swap this strip light and get another one of those because it's pretty bright in that corner, but it's a bit dingy in this corner. Hey boy? Okay? Right, let me just grab a coffee a second.
On Radio 2. I'm sorry I'm here for someone else, but it's good to see your face. And I really hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. She was running late for dinner,
Welcome to the live. We get chat up on this phone. Look. Is the radio too loud? Right, so I've done I've coloured a little bit. I burnt that yesterday with a blowtorch, and I think I'm going to do the rest with a blowtorch. Try not to set fire to it. I've got a feeling I need to pull you back a little. Hello. Well, maybe that's going to be better. Hello, Elaine. How are you? Right. So I'm going to burn they haven't been sanded down, so it's still dark. So I'm going to burn the rest of it. See how it goes. Good. And we're going to burn this shit. This is a Japanese process. I mean, you're supposed to, this is just plywood, but it seals the wood, it does something to it. It seals the wood. I'm very concerned about the paper I've put inside catching fire, so along the edge. This is on fire. Oh, Jedi. I do like burning my wood. You know, Joe. Gotta watch that paper don't fucking light up. Oh, look. I'll give it a rough sand down there and stick some oil on it. That won't be till much later. Just use some stain and you'll get the same effect. Will you? It's already stained. I've already stained it. This is fire on stain. Fire does something to it. Does something to the wood. It's a Japanese, it's like a treatment actually. Oh, it did trigger miracle effect of banjo. It's going to be a 3-string guitar. I'll show you now what I'm replicating. Give me a second. You gotta watch because of the glue. You don't want to heat it up too much because you'll release the glue. I need a proper blowtorch with a fucking 70 quid. So this will do for now. The most expensive part is the trigger mechanism. But I will eventually get one. I need it for when I'm branding stuff. The shit out of this too. Brings out the grain and that's fucking wicked. I like to do it before the final sanding, then you sand most of it off. The stripes coming out now. But there we go.
From an outside, it's a guitar. In my house, the other day,
I was
I
just
got
saying.
30 guitars, and they all do something different. So when my
Hi,
uncle
did-
then passed away, he left
Hi,
me a
I
bit of
did
money.
a
I bought a
trigger stroke
1968
maple
piano
effect
strung
on my
out
banjo
guitar,
neck
which is a perspex
using
guitar.
this
You can
method
see right through it. It's
and a
brilliant. It's
wire
completely clear.
wrapping.
And I was asked to do
Oh yeah, what'd you do? You wrapped the wire around, then you burnt it.
awareness of
Nice.
testicular cancer.
Is that tiger or trigger?
24 frets, and
Tiger,
in
sorry,
the
my
late
dyslexia.
60s, or late 60s rather, it's
Are you
like
going to use
great
piano
grandfather
wire
actually, around about
for the strings?
It plays super fast. You can feel the
Um,
right hand hammer tapping and the sound
no.
rates by if you want
I
to.
never even considered piano wire. I don't even know what piano wire is. I'm just going to use strings. I have been thinking about it though, because it's going to be a 3-string. And what I'm thinking, which I've never done before, I'm going to do the fretboard today as well. Should be going on there. I'm going to, I'm considering just the 3 bottom strings of a normal guitar. The G, the B, and the E. 3 bottom strings, and just so then you can play the D shape, and you can probably get some nice chords. You know. So what's going on here? Because obviously I got a back angle on the neck. It's raised up a bit there, so I'm not sure whether to just have that like that, or stick a spline underneath just to support it slightly, or something.
I just think that that's the sort of thing that keeps
You know,
it
that's something I'm considering. So what I'm going to do next is mark this out. Hello, Rich. Yeah, I'm going to mark this out, get a centre line, and then do some, let it just chill now. I just burnt this, Rich, I don't know if you've seen. I need a light over on by there. Let me get a light. I've been changing my lighting shit around. This is one of the lights I had on the ceiling. This was one of my first ever lights I built. That was on the ceiling. So, this one, you get some more light on the scene now. I can see it's dark coming from that corner. So, if I hang this. Bear with me. Boom, that's probably better, isn't it? Yeah, boy. It's a bit blinding when I look across, but let's have a look. That's definitely better. See the difference? Oh, 100%. Like a fucking professional. Right, so hello, Josie. Yes, I wrapped the wire around the neck and burnt the neck, and removed the wire, and it looked great, like a tiger stripe. Yeah, it's cool, man. Cool method. That's Spider. Is that a spider? Oh, sorry, Spider. You look like I had to kill a spider. He looked like he was having a fucking epileptic fit on his back. Right. So let's get on the buyer. What we need.
And then I think they did a digital brochure where he talked about each individual guitar.
Got myself some workshop glasses too. What do you reckon? They're small for my head. They feel like they're kids' glasses, but they're only a £5, and I can see shit. $36.38. A pencil. little tip, if you want to get it right on the line with your pencil, put your pencil on the mark before you stick your straight edge up against it. And then you push your straight edge up against the pencil lead. And that way then, you get it right on the line. You know? Well, they probably can't see it properly. Side girl on. Right, we're gonna go for the 22-inch scale we're going to go with, I think. Do you think you could get any problems with the neck warping because no truss rod? We've got a cigar box guitar that's turned into a banana. Oh, I got the best internet, brother. I hope you fucking... I hope you had a decent night's sleep, brother. And fucking the demons ain't attacking you too bad today. Yes, you can. There's definitely potential for the neck to warp. Depends what. It depends what strings you've got and how much tension you're putting on it, to be honest, and how long the neck is. The longer the neck, if you use like a 25-inch scale, then there's more potential for the neck to bend. But I feel like the shorter, if you take it down to 22, a 22-inch scale, the shorter the neck, the less potential it's got of bending. And also, if you've got a through neck and it's just one piece of wood, I feel like that's got more potential. 22. Great. Number. 22, great number. Yes, it is a great number. Yeah, so I'm gonna, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the neck. And if you keep a bit of fucking chunk on it as well, especially if it's a 3-string, you don't need to take it too thin. I mean, this is a fucking beautiful example of a 3-string neck. And another thing as well, which you might not think it, but if you a lot of people just use one piece of wood and they don't put a fretboard on it. But by sticking a fretboard on it, you're causing a lamination, which is 2 different bits, so that it's not going to want to, this bit is not going to want to do what this bit does. So it's not going to want to bend as much as it normally would if it was one piece, if that makes sense, because it's different fibers. You know what I mean? So you're sort of reinforcing it. Although it's still wood, you're sort of reinforcing it a little bit. You know? Thanks for the answer. Interesting. But without a truss rod, there's always potential of it bending. You know, if you use heavy strings, bass strings and all that. But yeah. You can put a truss rod in, even not, you haven't even got to use a truss rod. You could just chamber a piece out and stick a bit of carbon fiber in. You can get carbon fiber rods. Well, a lot of people, I mean, I could put a truss rod in. Probably put that one in. Oh, that's a bit long. But yeah, I could. I have considered it. Things like this build, because I'm recreating this. I'm recreating this guitar that was given to me as a gift by somebody called Airbrush Ali, who passed away. So I'm taking my style, a 3-string, and I've recreated it. You know, it's like just a little nod to Airbrush Ali. So, and I think it's going to be a cool little instrument. I put really light strings on it, So it's going to be a bit twangy. So it's going to be sort of banjo-y, you know. Don't forget Loctite on the truss rod. That's the fret spacing. Nylon strings is a good idea then. Yeah, because I considered nylon strings with this, because I'm going to have to make a bridge. This bridge had been put back on the wrong way around. So I'm going to try and recreate this bridge, which this bridge favours wraparound, because I think they put nylon strings on it. But I'm going to try and create with a smaller piece of wood, like on the. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do the bridge yet. But what I'm going to concentrate on today, I've got these tuners. Check these out. I mean, I love them for the style I go for. It matches the color. So there's going to be 3 of these on the buyer. You know, it's going to be nice. I got a bone nut, which will be on there. That. But what I'm going to need to do is so easy to play too. Yeah, it will be easier to play. It's not so hard on your fingers. So I'm going to need my laptop. Do we need to plug it in? Battery's running low. Right, now I gotta go to
Do you know, I think it's best that we're finishing at 12. I really do. We're all of it, is it today? We'll be back tomorrow, don't you panic. But Jeremy is up next after this absolute classic.
my fret calculator. Number of frets, scale length 22. I don't know how many frets I'm gonna have. 219. It's gonna be. Greece here. Hello, Greece. I'm in Wales. Wales here. Right, so now this is a fret calculator, and it basically tells me the distance between the frets. There is a way of working it out over the. Now let me get my coffee in there. There is a mathematical equation. It's on this door somewhere. Oh yeah, you've got to times 17.32 is why you divide the length by, and then every time it gets short, you divide the shorter length by 17.32.
Show tonight with Ben Stiller. That'll be good. Myself and Alex hosting that.
Cheers.
Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. We've had a right laugh.
What's the tuning on the free stream? Well, it depends. There's many different tunings you can go. The most popular one is to tune into G, which would be a G, a D, and then G again. But I think I'm going to mix it up a little bit this time.
Broken records for Netflix as it started a conversation in your house about the so-called manosphere. Incredible news from Washington as it emerges a journalist was accidentally added to a high-level White House conversation about bombing Yemen. What? Did an old TV show unlock the memories of someone in your family with
Right.
dementia? And do you live near
So,
social glamping site? There are residents in County
pick your millimeters and you go 1 point.
furious about their local glamping site. Glamping. Okay, all that going. Let's go to the newsroom first, though, and hear the very latest from Harvey Cook.
Thanks, Jeremy. In the past half hour, the Isle of Man has become the first place in the British Isles to allow assisted dying. The Manx Parliament has passed proposals to give adults with less than 12 months to live who've lived on the island for at least 5 years the right to choose to end their own lives. Senior US Democrats are demanding an inquiry into how a journalist was added to a private group chat of senior military
Well, it's
officials.
supposed to be millimeters, but it's,
Classified information. The editor-in-chief of the Atlantic magazine, Jeffrey Goldberg,
let's check this a minute. You've got to get this right.
Houthi targets in Yemen. A former analyst with the CIA, Gail Helt, says any US security lapses will be welcomed by foreign governments.
There needs to be a reassessment of how classified information broadly is being handled. They're playing fast and loose with national security here, and that's going to make us vulnerable. Our enemies are going to see this, and they're going to think it's the amateur hour in DC, and it's going to encourage them, embolden them to just do this more and more, because at some point they're going to get really lucky.
Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has said talks with the US about
11 inches from there.
focus on a potential ceasefire in the Black Sea. The discussions
So,
in Saudi Arabia have now ended, and the delegations have now returned to their home countries.
let me just do a little mark to see if I get to the.
Talks will not be published. Research by the National Police Chiefs Council has found the number of people who've taken their own lives because of domestic violence in England and Wales has overtaken the number murdered by a partner. The data is compiled by talking to the families of.
And it shows that from the spring of
Cilantro.
2020 to the spring of 2024, 1,012 people died in England and Wales as a result of domestic abuse. In the year
What's
up
the
to March
tune?
2024, there were 200.
Fretless can sound great too.
Down on the previous year.
With
Plans
flat
of the
frets.
UK's largest road tunnel linking Kent and Essex have been approved by the government.
Markers.
The
What?
Lower Thames crossing is expected to cost more than £8 billion and will run between 2
Oh, fret markers.
Campaigners say
Oh yeah, yeah, fretless. The first one I ever made was fretless. I drew the frets on, and the first time I ever drew frets on a fretboard for my first guitar, I was so concerned about getting it right. It's crazy now thinking back how like I don't. I'm more confident just cutting the wood now than I was drawing with a marker. It's insane. Anyway, so the first one is 1.235.
The magistrates court heard how Daniel Heath and William Lawrence, drunk on a night out, tried to pull the Peruvian bear off his perch. The front half came away, ripping him in two from the top of his hat to the bottom of his paws. The pair
Right, so this is
CCTV walking away with the broken half. One can only imagine the hard stare they were given by
and then
the bear.
And that's the BBC News at 4 minutes past midday.
Oh, it's sad.
from
Thank
fret to
you.
fret, and then 1.165.
Dementia glamping. And let us start with Keen, which is everyone's changing. Oh, a bit slow. Come on, guys.
3 is 1.10. Make sure you got a sharp pencil too. Three and 4 is 1.038. And I Um, 0.980. System 9.25. Always tighten it up. I know it's a ball ache, but always tighten up your calipers each time because it can move. And the slightest movements can fuck it all up for you. 8.75. If the 12th fret lines up with that mark I put there, I am winning. Hello, Peter. How are you? Hi, Peter. 3.5. See, I made a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is. See, it's only 0.2, but. 3. Oh no, I done it right. What is wrong with me? 8.24. Eight point 24. 8.24. 7.78. Seven point 7.34.
Keen and everybody's changing. Jeremy Vine here. Lots to talk about today.
This is Jeremy Vine.
7.34.
The drama
6.93.
and what it's done to the conversation in your house, particularly if you've got young boys at home. Incredible news from Washington about the essentially a chat conversation on an app called Signal, where a German
Right, this if I match with this now, we are winning. 6.54.
And glamping. We'll start with adolescence, though. Rarely does a TV show make its way through our homes, into all our conversations, even into Westminster. I guess it happened with the great post office scandal program from ITV, but it's now this Netflix hit with Stephen Graham called Adolescence. And in case you haven't seen it, I've been watching it myself. It follows a 13-year-old boy called Jamie who's arrested and accused of violently attacking and killing a girl from his school. And you then get into the whole rationale of what on earth he thought he was doing, why would he have stabbed a girl in his class, etc. It covers the dangers of social media, misogyny online, and every parent's worst nightmare.
Yep, we are on, boy.
Could do something life-changingly terrible, or maybe have something like that.
Woodworking.
So here is a clip from Adolescence.
Woodworking. Yeah, I'm doing a fretboard.
You believe it? I believe it. Of course I believe it. They know you started, we know you started. It's okay to process, it's okay to shock. It's
6.17.
He's a good kid. Yeah? And I'm a good dad. Look at me. I'm asking once. Did you do it? He says no, but the police have evidence to the contrary, and since it was released on Netflix, Adolescence has broken streaming records, reached 24 million views in the first 4 days of its release, and has sparked a national conversation about what young men are seeing online in the so-called manosphere, and how they're being turned against girls and women. And we'll talk more about this in a moment. remarkably, it came up in Prime Minister's questions because an MP said, should it be shown in schools?
What-
Labour MP. And this was Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister's reaction.
At home, we are watching adolescents with our children. I've got a 16-year-old boy and a 14-year-old girl. It's a very, very good drama. This violence carried out by young men, influenced by what they see online, is a real problem. It's abhorrent.
5.9.
Tackle it. We are putting in specialist rape and sexual offences teams in every police force doing work on the 999 calls. But this is also a matter of culture that I think it's important that across the whole house we tackle this emerging and growing problem.
Keir Starmer speaking in the Commons. Have you seen adolescence? Did it lead to you talking about this area, misogyny, the manosphere, with your kids? Did you find out about what influences were operating on maybe a young son of yours and you couldn't believe it? Text us 88291, email vine@bbc.co.uk, WhatsApp us on the long number
4.90,
4.63.
4.63.
Go speak to Steve Chalk, who's the founder of the Oasis Charitable Trust, which includes Oasis Restore, and it works with young people who've been convicted of violent crimes. Emily Cleary, first of all, mum of a 12-year-old boy and a 10-year-old daughter, journalist as well. You watching it?
Hi, Jeremy. Yes, we watched the last episode last night, and I'm still reeling from it. I think it's definitely opened up conversations. It's opened up my eyes and my husband's eyes to what can happen. I've done within my work, I've done a lot of research on kind of incels and the manosphere, and I feel like I'm pretty up to date with what this all is. I had no clue whatsoever about the different meanings of the emojis that they use and how a child can be bullied in front of you without you even realizing. I think it's sparked a lot of questions, and it's also sparked conversation. And the question that was asked, Keir Starmer saying he's watching it with his children, they're slightly older than mine. I don't think I would want mine to watch it now, because the result of the conversations I've had with them is that thankfully they aren't exposed to it in this same way. But I think, if my son came home and said he wanted to watch it, or if it got to the point maybe in a year or two where I felt he should do, then I would probably watch it with him. It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. And having a 12-year-old boy and seeing that incredible actor playing Jamie, but this wasn't these children that get drawn in, these boys that get drawn in. They're not all. It's not a really poverty-stricken background.
Tools, work, woodwork. Peter, what are you talking about? Finally, someone smart. Good life. Yeah, I'm doing a fretboard for this guitar. Somebody, I could be twerking, I suppose, but I'm not. I'm working. It rhymes with twerking. Right, so now a bit of advice. I said it earlier, but if you want to get your straight edge right on where it is, if you put your pencil on the actual mark first, and then you bring your straight edge to the pencil. Boom.
Blue heart means it's just platonic. I think there can be more kind of sinister meanings as well, but there's other things that I didn't realise, the use of a skull, which means like, that's funny, I'm dead from laughing. Apparently the 100% emoji is tied to the 80-20 rule. I know that you were talking to about earlier.
So I did not know this, but if you put that 100 emoji, you're making a reference to this idea that is put around by these.
So that's pushed by like Andrew Tate and people saying that that 80% of women are only attracted to 20% of men, and basically, do we get rid of the women? Do we punish them? You're going to be involuntary celibate for the rest of your life. It's really scary. And this dynamite emoji means it could be somebody who's already been radicalized as an incel, or used as an insult by a girl to a boy, saying, you're an incel, or you're going to be a virgin forever, is what they're kind of saying to them. And it's
and this is what
really
happens.
Scary.
Not to spoil it, but there's people who watch it. Well, it's pretty soon that you realise that something about this boy is being insulted by the girl, or that's how he sees it, and he cannot handle being insulted in that way, and it's all to do with male pride, and you know, I'm not going to be humiliated and therefore I've got a right to kill her. That's what's going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And what does every teenage boy, you know, boys, kids in general, but boys around my son's age, around, you know, the character Jamie's age, they want to be popular, they want to be liked, they want to be liked by girls or by boys, whoever they're interested in. They want, you know, affirmation that they are okay, that they are
There you go.
strong, and that's where this Andrew
Right, so this is all marked up, ready for freaking chippy chopping.
several months ago, because he wanted a social media, he wanted TikTok.
Tap the screen if you want to give me a thumbs up.
You know, if anything from Andrew Tate comes up, you have to tell me. And it was within 2 days of him having an account, and he just looked at Doctor Who and Oasis. You know, he really. And Andrew Tate came up, infiltrating his feed when he hasn't searched for anything other than Doctor Who or Noel Gallagher.
Well, stay there if you can, Emily. Let's talk to Steve about this. Do you see the influence of these misogynistic thought leaders, Steve, when you come to the other end of the chain, which is where people have offended already?
This is my fret
Yes,
cutting jig.
all the way through. When Oasis Restore, which is the first secure school in the country, an alternative to a youth jail where young people who committed very serious violent crimes, including murder, they come to us from the cold, and it's our job to work with them. Before we started, I
It's on this side because there's
many
a
of
pin on the other side.
came to us
So,
who have been involved in the kind
I'm
of
gonna
culture
use-
we're talking about now and the influences we're talking about now. I would now cross that out. I have crossed it out, and we just say
Where is it?
all of the young people are involved in this. This is going on in front of our eyes. Stephen Graham himself said, I think at the premiere of Adolescence, he said, when I was growing up, my mum knew that if I was in my bedroom, I was safe. Now, for a child to be in their bedroom with a phone is the most unsafe place in the world.
Wow.
There is no control.
Well, Emily, what do you do? How do you intrude, Emily? Because a teenage boy, teenage girl's bedrooms are very private places.
So we've actually had this in our house in the past couple of weeks where my son would have his own charging in his room overnight, and I've been and then before we'd see the program, because you know my son was, you can be bullied in your room, it interrupts your sleep, you know, if you've got a device there. But I think this is it, that they would, if I went up to bed, I'd be reading Nancy on Sweet Valley High. I wouldn't be going onto technology, which exposed me to absolutely everything that's happening in the world around us. And I think you have to control things. So I have a parent account with TikTok so that my son can have that, and I do check on that. And he watches reels and things over and over again. I don't check it as much as I could. I would support the whole Australia idea of kids under 16 not having access to social media. I think it's so threatening, so damaging. My daughter has already seen things that you can never unsee, and we have the protections on YouTube Kids on her account. Who are on social media and who are posting things that are the very, you know, they're domain, and I won't have her face on things like that. I'm guilty of putting her face all over my Facebook, but it's within your control, and I think what you need to do is have these conversations with them.
But Steve, I was going to say that online is not necessarily harm, or does it?
It doesn't necessarily lead to real life harm, but we have to be aware of all of the... Drinking wine doesn't necessarily lead to alcoholism. Driving a car doesn't necessarily lead to a crash. Smoking a cigarette doesn't necessarily lead to lung cancer. Over the years, we've learned that you have to be very, very careful what you expose young people to. And we've also learned that the big companies try to get away with it for as long as they can. We have to be or with hopefully the oil companies to heal, etc., etc., the alcohol companies. We have this huge industry which is it goes under the banner of social media. So many good things in it, and so many terrible things that are so destructive. Each one of them has committed violence. Each one of them is also a victim of the crimes that our society allows to continue. And the last thing I'd say, Jeremy, often all of this gets flung at the door of schools, doesn't it? Schools should be involved in things like that. The truth is the moment that we run school, it's the moment the child leaves school. It's when they're on the street. It's when they're with their friends. It's when they're at home. It's when they're in their bedroom. So this is all a societal issue. And perhaps Jamie, although he committed this violent crime in Netflix, perhaps Jamie is as much a victim of society as the girl he killed is his victim.
Okay, thank you, Steve Chalk, founder of Oasis Charitable Trust, which includes Oasis that works with young people like Jamie. And Emily Cleary,
Hey, bud.
mum of a 10-year-old boy and a 10-year-old daughter.
Okay.
Challenges now for parents of pre-teenage children. Well, maybe you can tell me about it.
I'm not cutting it to the final depth here. I'm just scoring a nice office tools. Peter, are you fucking retarded?
Not a BBC one, it's Netflix, but it's been, I don't know, it's just at the center of the national conversation. When did you last hear the Prime Minister refer to a TV show, The Prime Minister's Questions, no less? Got us all talking in depth. Josie.
Hi, Jeremy. Yes, I was obviously worried before this program but obviously it's brought a lot of things to light.
Right, so I haven't gone to final depth on a lot of them because
So, yeah.
it was a little bit
This idea that this 80-20 thing I've only really
movie,
focused on since the show went out.
moved a little bit
This, what is it, the idea
because my clamp's on the other side. I can.
or girls are only
I should put a clamp on that side.
boys or men, and therefore 80% of men will spend the whole of
So now what I'm going to do now is use this
having any sex. Cell movement is about trying
a bit deeper.
Is that you
Worrying if they're growing up in such a to what we're paying. You have to try to talk to a 12-year-old to stand.
Yeah, it's funny because if you do the Andrew in a way you are unveiling
Exactly, and that's why I put the program together. What I did was that just the wrong way. So it's very I don't know what to do for the best.
Well, keep listening to the conversation, Jodie. Thank you so much. Sam in Liverpool, the same thing. Yes, hi Jeremy. Good afternoon to you.
Right, now we're going to have to put some dots in.
On my own, first of all,
Little break. So the chat say, hello chat, how are you?
Which then started conversations around the dinner table about it. My daughter, my wife doesn't really want to watch it and hasn't watched it. I don't think she's keen on with there being a child murdered. But also, from what she's heard, is the young boy in his room alone. And so we have an 11-year-old son who finishes school. He's got his mobile phone. He's not on many
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
TikTok, no Instagram, nothing like that.
That's right.
So it starts a
12.
conversation around the dinner table, and I didn't know anything about this 80-20 or Andrew Tate, but I just think it's quite commendable, and it started conversations that has been brought to the front of the public, just having chats about this.
But how does
what?
it, if your son is 11, I don't know if he's online in his own room on a computer or a tablet or a phone.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
So do you, how, because you want to be, if he's only 11, you should know really what he's seeing, but of course that's easier said than done, isn't it?
It is a lot easier said than done. Obviously, when I say online, he has a private games account where he only speaks to his friends and plays online games. It's, nothing public.
Right, have I got actual
You can try and,
markers?
check his phone and to a certain level. We know that he only has a big thing that he does watch is YouTube. And I think a previous caller had said about once it started, these Andrew Tate things come flooding through. That's something that I didn't even know about the Andrew Tate thing, and it's got to start conversations with our son and even our daughter, and when these things come flooding through,
Thank you, Sam, very much. Kylie in
on the centre now?
Cambridgeshire,
6.
hello.
Hello.
What do you think should be the message here for parents?
I think
Four.
I came off a little bit annoyed because I think it sends mixed messages. One where I think it was very good, making parents aware they need to be more aware of what their children are doing and watching, but also that it was like not the parents' fault. And I thought, this is a 13-year-old boy, my first thought watching it, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, wandering the streets. The parents didn't know where he was on a school night.
Yeah.
My son was not me out at that time, and I would know damn well where he was. And to the fact that the PlayStation was in his room, he got home from school, whatever it was, the game, straight in his room door shut, and he was on there all night. And then the mum said she'd get up in the night and see the light on and knock on the door. I'd be in that room off now. My son, I've got two sons, one's 21, one's 14. Neither of them have had the consoles in the bedroom. The eldest does now, obviously. We're lucky we've got an extra room and it's downstairs. As much as it's been the vein in our life with shouting and screaming online, we know exactly what
thing is keeping the screens downstairs. Although, yeah, I've got 2 daughters and I never enforced that rule, and I think I would have ended up being so resented if I had done. But maybe it's different with girls as well, I don't know.
I don't care, I'm sorry, but parents need to parent, and computers and online and gaming is not a babysitter.
That's true. Thank you, Kylie, very much. Sorrel Thomas in Derbyshire says, I'm a secondary school teacher and a mum, and adolescence has really resonated. When my son was 9, he came home and told me about this stuff. He has no social media or phone, but all his friends have, and they've been using this manosphere language for a while now. We've had deeper discussions on the back of this. And the real worry is you're getting very young boys, really, who are beginning to hate
Right,
girls
the 12th
and hate
fret.
women, and that goes throughout their lives.
Maybe so. $17.77. What's half of that? Any fretboard inlays going on it? I'm just gonna put dots. I think I'm gonna go and check up what dots I got. 17.77 divided by 2. $8.8. Right, now I've got my centre punch, and I will centre punch the shit out of these. Now that was slightly off there. What I need to do, spike it first. More spiky spike. It's going to glide it better for me. Boom. What I might do, I've got a little bit of epoxy somewhere. Could do that. Josie Wales, you from Wales? Or is that just your name?
He cried at the ending, and it led to us having a conversation with him about always speaking to us.
Shall I ruin my day?
Online, no matter what.
They don't call me Hazy for nothing.
Ian in Rugby says, I've long thought social media is harmful for children. Watching this series has confirmed this. We bought my 10-year-old son a dumb phone so he can get in touch with us, but he is not exposed to social media. People have told us he may be bullied because of this, and it's difficult to know if we've done the right thing. Seems like 11, 12 is the age at which it's really hard to avoid giving them a smartphone. And if you're the one
So,
shouting,
inlays.
"You've got one, that's the problem," but maybe we
What
need to be like Australians
I'm going to
now
use.
say,
I like to
"On the
use
16, you can't do it. We're sorry." You can have
things that are unusual.
33, 10, whatever it is. Media outlets, this is from Martin in Blackburn. Media outlets and talk shows keep putting men down every chance they get. And it's their fault that they're driving these boys into the Andrew Tates of this world. Chris texts, I've got two daughters aged 20 and 16, and I see this issue happening all around my 16-year-old, who's in year 11. I've seen adolescents. I wasn't aware of those emoji meanings, but my girls were. We have rules around phone use for my younger teen, but her phone pings all evening, and when she gets up in the morning, she has 50-plus messages to look at, and some have been sent at 1 or 2 in the morning. Honestly, says Chris, it is shocking.
Weekday mornings from
Right, what inlays we're going to have? I'm going to check my other workshop a minute for inlays. Yes, Creator, what's up, brother? I'm finishing this one, and then I'm moving straight on to your one, brother. This has been in the making for a little while. And then I've got... Where is it? So I put your one... Oh, here it is. Put your one somewhere. Yours is up here. This is the next one. This will be the next build I'm making for Creator in the chat. Alright, I'll be back now. I'm going to go and get some fret dots.
Classified military plans. The journalist is called Jeffrey Goldberg. He's editor-in-chief of the magazine The Atlantic. He said he'd seen information about imminent US strikes on Yemen, including weapons packages, targets and timings just 2 hours before the bombs were dropped. Members of the group on the app, which is called Signal, included the US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and Vice President J.D. Vance. Discussions in this virtual war room began with messages about whether to take military action in the Suez Canal. So obviously this is all about defending the Suez Canal against these Houthis in Yemen. And interestingly, J.D. Vance, the Vice President, messaged Pete Hegseth and said, if you think we should do it, let's go. I just hate bailing Europe out again. Hegseth, the Defense Secretary, replies, I fully share your loathing of European freeloading. It's pathetic. The last word in capitals. The US went ahead with the airstrike, and the day after, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff used prayer hands and American flag emojis to celebrate the raids that killed dozens of people. The Democrats are absolutely furious about it. They call for an inquiry into what they say is a stunning breach of security. President Trump himself denied any knowledge of what it was about. And responding to questions from reporters, the US Defense Secretary launched a scathing attack on, the journalist.
You're talking about a deceitful and highly discredited so-called journalist who's made a profession of peddling hoaxes time and time again. Nobody was texting war plans, and that's all I have to say about that.
Pete Hegseth, so it's a strange one, this. We'll talk in a moment about that moment when you find yourself on a WhatsApp chat you shouldn't be on. I don't know if you've ever had this. What do you make of it? What's going on in Washington at the moment? Do text us 88291, send a WhatsApp message on 08000 288 291. Email vine@bbc.co.uk with your phone number. We're joined by Shashank Joshi, defense editor at The Economist. I was reading the exchanges last night, Shashank. I couldn't believe it.
No, I think the first thing that every single journalist thought reading this was, why didn't they add me to this group? Why couldn't it be me? And I think the second thing was, this is just incredible. Not just the fact that you accidentally add a journalist to the group, that's bad enough, but then the war plans for Yemen being sent through with incredible detail, completely highly classified stuff that would normally be kept inside an entirely classified environment or on classified devices. I think it's just one of the worst breaches we've seen in America for many years.
Because Trump was initially, when he ran against Hillary Clinton, the thing he drove through again and again and again was that she had kept some emails on her own private Gmail server or whatever, and she shouldn't have been doing government business on it. And he ramped that into saying it was the biggest scandal since Watergate and she should be in jail. And this has got to be worse, surely.
Yes, it is. I mean, that was just to remind people, Hillary Clinton used an unclassified email server, and this became a huge political row because it was very shortly before the US elections in 2016, and many of the people in this very Signal group, in this chat, were on the warpath over Hillary Clinton and the idea that this was a resigning offence. So the level of hypocrisy...
Lesson in life.
Absolutely
I need to bring some work over to you. Yeah, man. Hello, Gus. Dude, my guitar keeps buzzing. I try to set it again, but the strings became stiff. What should I do? The strings become stiff.
Do not trust or really even like European countries.
I'll say two things on that. One is that, of course, we learned from this that they talk about Europe in contemptuous.
What do you mean the strings become stiff, man? Right, if you let me give you a little bit. Let me turn this fucking radio off. It's depressing as fuck. It's just telling me about fucking murders, kids being murdered, and kids fucking. The fuck's it talking about? Right, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 9 dots, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got 6. I've already indented the fucking thing, so definitely gonna have 2 for there. Always check you got enough shit first. Right, Gus, let's have a little fucking think about this, shall we? I mean, I know your name's G Sustain, but I'm calling you Gus. I'm sure you've been here before. I know you have. Dude, my guitar keeps buzzing. I tried to set in it again, but the strings became stiff. What should I do? What should you do? Yes, what should you do? You should loosen the strings, yes. Loosen the strings. That's my advice. I'm sure I got more dots in a little bag somewhere. Sure I have. I feel like you're just saying stuff, Gus. I feel like you're trying to like wind me up a little bit. I try to mind a bit of banter, you know. But I do feel like you're trying to pull my sausage, Gus. Right. I need 3 more. If your strings are buzzing, it's probably because it's either too much relief in your neck or not enough, and it's bowing the wrong way, bowing back, or the strings are too low, so the saddle's lowered too much. What guitar is it for a start? And that's pretty much it. There's not really much, you know. There's a few things that need adjusting to stop the strings buzzing. There's not a great deal of things that it could be. Could have a high fret, a couple of high frets. But if you said you tried setting it again, nope. No, they're too low. If it's you've happy nature, you taking the piss. If they're buzzing, they're probably too low. They're touching the fret, they're touching the metal. So that's probably what it is. But what did you do to try and set it up? I just fired up. Listen, I got some proper Cali shit. The real deal. Right, what I'm thinking is if I use... I've indented these now. If I wouldn't have indented them, I could have done something. See, always check. Always have a look a couple of steps ahead of you before you start fucking stamping on shit, because you don't know what's going to happen. Nice, Haze. Yes, nice. It is nice as well. I hit it about fucking a couple of minutes ago, so my first little hit of the day. I'm expecting fucking Pluto real soon. What I could do, I could inlay some copper pipe. Little dots of it on the last couple, which would actually be quite nice. Just like it'd be copper blending into the fully cut. I don't know if I can cut it nice enough though. How's it going, Happy Nature? How you doing, brother? No, that's flat. If I had some solid rod. Oh, look at those bad boys. Is that as thick as... Oh, can you believe that? That's fucking perfect. Look at these little rivets. I'm just going to use all these rivets. 1, 2, 3, 9. Even smaller. That's even smaller. I would have the smaller ones, but that's what I'm going to do. Oh, we're winning. There's always something. I put these back for another build. That's why I like building individual instruments, because I never know what I'm going to end up with. It's fucking amazing. It's the freest expression of yourself that there is, I think. Copper dots would look, yeah, copper dots would look great. But what you can do is, if you burn this metal, we'll try first. We'll see if we can burn this metal, because to be honest, I would favour copper, because you're right. I'm glad you said that, because you just stopped me in my tracks. Because copper, look at the fucking tuners I'm using. They're amazing. It's going to look fucking sick. But if I can tint these, we'll have a look, because I've done that loads of times. Let's get the pair of pliers. I actually built a copper guitar out of copper piping. I've still got it. It's where is it? It's my son's now. The person, because I raffle them as well. Like, I build guitars and then raffle them. So subscribe if you're interested. If you're interested in one of my builds or something, subscribe to the channel, because there's always shit going on. I haven't got a raffle going at the moment, but it won't be long. Now I'm back in the workshop. It's not going to be long before there's a raffle, and then you can win one. You know, cheap. What was I doing? Burning. Burn it. Lighter. See, this where I start getting a little bit fucking all over the place, because Callie's kicking in. I need something that's not going to burn my hand. Where's my pliers gone? So we can get this. Right, they should be hanging there. Oh, there. Exactly where they should be. Hanging out. Yeah, I think those tuners. Yes, I was thinking of the. Oh yeah. There it is. Where's my glasses? Oh, here we go. I am fucking pickled onion flavour. See what happens. If I can get them all to go dark. Oh no, that's just melting. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's probably also going to mean I'm going to need to keep the fretboard light, which not 100% on that. Yeah, that just melted. I just melted the rivet. Some cheap Chinese shit in it. I've got a box somewhere. How if I just cut the head off some screws? If I could cut this with a hacksaw. It's hollow, that's the problem. I know I've got a box. I think it's in my other shed. That's you'll be sick. Let me check my other shed a minute. There's a reason why I keep all this shit, you know. You have to get smaller dowels and use dots. Yeah, that's another option. Oh, look at that, it's a pickup. It's a pickup I made. I'm actually going to start making some pickups. I've got an idea for a diddly hoe pickup. I'm going to make. I say diddly hoe, a diddly bow. I got more stuff. I've also got them little screws they could go in. And there we go. 2. You ready for a thumb pick? Try that. Three. Different style, but green colour. I've also got a bit of epoxy somewhere. If I looked. But there's nothing else in there that could help. This is the one I was looking for. This is the one. Ooh, look at that, I got some actual copper pipe. That's what we're going to use. Cut bits of that. Bed them in. And wait. Then I can fill the center with something else. Tell me there's a better idea. Right, how thick would they need to be? I have to cut these fine. I've got a big bit as well. I've got loads of screws. Brass. That off, that's off something. Oh, that's off something I've made and I can't remember what it was. Oh, there. Well, we could have a mixed match of stuff. Well, let's close this up. That's all I need from there. Sure, I got a hacksaw somewhere. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Right, let's get some measurements and shit. Back, we don't need that now. That's 8mm. That's not consistent, it's just under 3mm. 8mm. See what we got going on here. 8mm bit. Where's my 8mm bit? That's upstairs. There we got it. A little test a second. Have I got a piece of this? I'm sure I have. Cut a little bit off. This started off the same dimensions as that. Now look at it. Anyway, have a little tester on this. There's a lot of slack in there. .8. That's a shit bit. A little bit of filler can sort it out though. What I need to do, get this all the way through. So now if I can cut that off, how deep do I need it? $3 mil. Tiny bit deeper than that. Too deep now. It's too deep. But we can sand it down and file it down. See if it works. So I can just cut that. Okay. Well, it's not a perfect thing, but if I can cut a load of them out, 9 of them, I feel like there's a better method though. See all my bits upstairs from my fucking Dremel. That's not the best hacksaw in the world. The blade's a bit shit. But it's better than nothing. You do when I get stuck. What do you do? Okay, pliers is what you do. I'll be lucky to get 9 out of this though. Little tip before you cut the very last bit off, pull it out. Two, 4, 5. Oh, it's getting hot now, that little bit. How about ebony or any wood powder and super glue? Hollow super glue for the hollow. Yeah. Hot by air, boy. Hot it is. I've only got a little bit I'm holding on to now, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I gotta get 3 out of that. Fuck, I might just get it. It's gonna be fucking difficult though. What I'm gonna do now, because I'm not holding that shit, I've got one of these. I'm hoping that that can open big enough on the by there to hold it for me. Can't have it too tight though, because it's going to push against the blade. You know what I mean? See. Let's see. Am I going to be able to get my sword in there? I can't do it. Oh yeah, I can. If I use my brain, my cranium. Nah, it's going to come up. Work, man. Thank you. Not burning myself by your. I'm gonna do it, man. Yeah, boy. It's just so I can hold it a bit. Stay by your. Oh yeah, sucking the right tit. Now I've got to cut a little bit off that. Do not drop it. Fuck yeah, boy. Oh, look at that. I swear to God. I swear to God. That's what I had left. That little tiny piece is what was spare from that piece I had. And then we have 9 by ears. These are 2 end pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 by ears. Right. Now, there's something else up. I need the light by ear now as well. I missed somewhere else. That's where that should hang. So much stuff hanging on my ceiling. Dancing on a ceiling. Oh, what a feeling. Right. Look how I put more plugs in. What's plugged in by there? Spazzy. That's a spazzy for by there. Plug in by here for now. Let there be light. I know, I need a light. I'll show you what I'm doing now. I need a light by here for this apparatus. I got so much stuff covered in dust hanging around. Right, I have got a light, but have I got a plug? Is the question. I've got this old antique light I got from a charity shop. I think I got it from a charity shop, if I remember right. I could actually move the spotlight. I've got one of these that I could probably hang by here somewhere. Let's see. Go in there. Nope. That one will go in there. I'm playing fucking Tetris with these plugs. Boom. Mama, I'm coming home. There for now. I do need some wiring situation sorted out. I'm not going to be going in too deep. I'm going to have to measure the smallest one here in a minute. Because whichever the smallest is, that's the depth I'm going to go by. So I'm going to put a ruler across the top of them all in a minute. See where we stand. Between that one and that one. This one. That is the smallest one we got, so we ain't going no deeper than this. That's 3.9 mil. So we are going to go 3 mil. That's 5 mil, so we'll leave 2 mil behind. 2.5 mil. 3 mil. 2.5 mil actually, which is nothing at all. It's fucking nothing, man. Let's get a bit of tape. I'm actually going to use some proper T-Rex tape. That's not even going to go around there. That ain't nothing. Clippity clamp. Clippity clamp. Clippity clamp. There you go. Let's do this shit. Get some lights on the scene. We are winning. Pushed my luck there with the last fret. Look at that. I mean, if my centering wasn't perfect, that could have been terrible. That could have been a disaster. But it wasn't. We've done it. Right. That one's got to go a little bit deeper. Now, right, so I'm gonna have to glue these now. Get some super glue on them. A lot I got to file off, but they'll be worth it. little tidy up. Look how messy it gets real quick. Like, why have I got that? Why have I got a... It was for something. Something was being sprayed, probably. Yeah, obviously it's being sprayed. A little spray shit. Everything I've got has been used at one point. So. So you put everything back where it goes when using it. Right. Let's get my laptop out here because I could do without that breaking. See, we went from those dots to those dots. Who knows what's going to happen? I'm going to get some super glue. You pay for this trip? Right, we have super glue. Fill in the inside with something, some dark wood. I like the idea of that. What could I use? Because we could do it all in one hit. Couldn't we? Maybe I've got some somewhere to make. Bagged up already. What I've actually got. I've made this solution. If you mix, if you put wire wool in with vinegar, distilled white vinegar, you get a solution that makes wood, turns wood dark. See what happens if we dip this in a wire. Stinks. That's how dyed it. Yeah, I'm gonna hang that up now and see how dark it goes. Hang it outside actually. It stinks. Oof, stinky. So if I mix black dye, cheers dude, how are you doing? Hello, new jazz. This guy, what's up? How goes the battle? We're winning. We are winning today. We're winning. Doing the fretboard. I've cut some copper pipe. I've inlaid. Now I'm going to get something dark, super glue on the inside. I know there's a lot to file off, but it is what it is. It's not what it's not. Where's my scissors? Take this end off. Put some glue in here. Some of these holes went all the way through. I mean, it might look shit when it's finished. You'll see. Put a bit around the outside as well. Unless I put something clear in with super glue and then stain the rest of it down. Yeah. What's going on? Is that a fretboard in the making? Yes, it is. I'll be back to see you later. Nice one. Cheers, dude. How you doing? This guy, I have to go to the yard. I have to go to the yard to do stuff. Oh well. Hope there will be a longer stream. What's new? Are you new jazz? Are you the same guy? Not sure what you mean about a longer stream. We've been going 2 hours. 2 hours, and what have I achieved? Absolutely nothing. I've achieved greatness, actually. 6 dot markers. If I ever asked you where my dot markers are, they're up on that shelf by there. Okay. My nut. Right. I've also got side markers which I could inlay into it if I wanted to. But do I just fill that up with super glue and sawdust? Do I do that? That's a possibility. Board. Has to be this one. Already used this a bit. Then I will just pack it down with something. First time I've ever done this. Feel I need to pack it down next. Right, we need something small. What? That's what we have so far. Like button, David. Hello, David. Boring. Get a real job. Okay, David. I get a real job. Fucking, you're boring, David. Get a real hobby. Get a real hobby, you sausage. Imagine being in your bedroom, just finished fucking tossing yourself off to fucking some sort of anime, and then finding me on a live stream, and the first thing you say is, I'm boring. You fucking sausage. Oh my god. Boring. How boring is drinking a coffee? How boring is that? Huh? How boring are you, David? What job have you got, David? What do you do? It's real. What's a real job, David? Tell me, David. He's probably not even here. He's probably gone to fucking toss off again to anime. But each their own. I don't mind. I don't mind if you toss off to anime. Right, what I've got to do. When I drilled the holes, the pin on the drill comes through the back a bit. It's not a major issue, but it's not unnecessarily sorting out. I've got to do. Also, that one's gonna have to probably need a bit more, but I'm gonna file it down first, I think. David gone. Bye, David. It's an awful lot to file down. I'm wondering if I've messed up. If I could use this. I could be about to totally destroy all my shit. That helped me out a great deal, but I'm not willing to take it down anymore. Sometimes you have to experience bad to recognize what good truly is. That's right. Ezekiel. Ezekiel. Is that your name? Ezekiel. That's a mad name. You're from imagine you're from like Finland or somewhere. Am I right? How far off Finland are you? Right. Oh, my shit's not here. This is the reason why guitars are sought after and pretty expensive. Yes, not bad. She come down pretty quick. Try something. Not enough control on that. File it is. Well, there's a lot of filing to do here. A little cheap code. Do. Take it easy. You can see where it needs. What's on? Was it post? Yeah. Okay. I need to get my other file on my flat one. He's back now. What was it? Right. David was timed out. Where was he, David? Go on, Richard, you little gangster. 86,000. He's timed out for 86,000 seconds. How long is that? That seems like a long time. Be back now, 2 seconds. Yeah, boy. Don't take no shit, Rich. Right, I got him quite far flat, but needs flattening proper. So. I mean, it's a lot of it's a lot of work. So this is the best file. So I respect you one at a time. At the same time, I can't take anything off the wood. You know? So if these files do metal. I think they might actually. See, it starts marking the wood. Fuck's sake. Nope, you've got to persevere. Better file. You do it there. Better if there's a harder surface. You know what I mean? Wonder if David is doing his real job whilst he's on YouTube watching Legends. Not sure if I like that inner bit, it's kind of a bit shitty, but I don't know. Probably don't do as much justice, but when it's, I don't know if I should put something dark in the center. See. I might drill them out, stick some epoxy in it. Yeah, let's get a little bit of a... Clean out these slots. I'm actually going to put a bit of wood underneath there just to support it. We'll leave a gap. How was I not rubbing the pencil out? pen is no joke, man. Do I have a rubber? Sorry, I do. Pencil don't want to budge. There you go. You can see the shine bright like a diamond. You're looking good. Look, what I'm going to do is show. The stuff I dipped, the dark is gone. It's still not even dry properly there. Seen, I think Heather's, she put on a video, or she gone live. Let's have a look. Come on, Jeff, you little gangster. Right, just a little bit more now. Why is that pencil not disappearing? Need a rubber. I know I've got one in here somewhere. I look like I'll ever walk, man. Nice. Oh, what a view. Okay, this. Chat. Oh, Shandog. Nice. Let's get back to my live. How far back is that? It's weird. I'm just parked on a country lane, watching the world go by. I'm good, thanks, Shandog. Good, man. Been off the booze for over 2 weeks now. It's 2 weeks and a bit. So what do I do now? What colour do I make this fretboard? I'm thinking red, you know. See how red looks, shall we? A little gander. A goosey gander. I know your location, boy. That's good, clean. Clear the mind. Oh, a bit, yeah. Yeah, it really does, man. Well, let's see what this does. Maybe I'm making a mistake. And time will tell. Maybe. Maybe. What do you reckon? Does it need to be darker? 5 years, no drink. Oh, that's good, man. But plenty of weed. I got some proper Cali shit apparently, which is pretty nice, man. Oh, did you see that? You didn't see that? Oh my God. You didn't see what I just did? That's open. That was by there. I grabbed the guitar, knocked it. It fell to there. I just grabbed it in time. Fuck. Red's definitely the wrong colour, isn't it? I think. Unless I can put some red in this. Let's put this right. We've done. I got to put frets in it yet, but I'm gonna let that dry first. I'm gonna get a lot of this done today. Hello, Dustin. Okay, you're fixing an old guitar. Looks like. Nope, I'm actually building it. Building a new guitar. This is brand spanking new. I'm building it. Oh, did I just scratch that? Fuck. Right, I'm going to use electric sander. Where did I put it? I'm going to do it outside, so I'm going to spin you around. You can see me by there. Doing top job. Keep it up. Thank you. Gotcha. From Tasmania, Australia. Good day. Good day. What? Hello. There we go. She's not here. I was just mentioning that she's a friend of ours. Oh, I thought Shauna was here. Yeah, she's from Tasmania, yeah. Right, what I'm going to do now totally transform the shit out of it. See what red does to it, shall we? What's your favourite colour, blue? Put these gloves on. It's probably a bit too late, but better late than never. You know. How long does it take to make? Depends. Why am I struggling to put a glove on there? It depends. I've been doing this one since last year, so pretty long. No, it takes a fair bit of time. It takes probably 40 hours, 30 to 40 hours. I mean, dark red. I'm gonna just put a bit of red on it and see what happens. And probably darken it up to a bit of a sunburst, maybe. Like the fire red. We'll see. We will see. Crazy. Over Christmas, there was a part of me that wasn't sure if I was ever going to build another guitar. Sometimes if I just lose the love of something, gone. That for balance. You're going with a more natural look. Well, yeah. It's like it's don't know, it's like it's just been found on a burnt down pirate ship, you know? Imagine that. Just see Keith Richards in the corner with a bottle of whiskey, just jamming away with it. I've got a brander yet as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to brand it. Still needs a load of sanding, but I'm just giving it some colour just to see what I like. Yeah. What type of strings will you put on it? I would suggest super slinkies. Yeah, they're gonna be light strings. What I'm thinking is sticking the last. I've just sticking a G, a B, and an E, and tuning it in that way, so you can play a D chord, you know. I'm thinking. We'll see. How does that look now? This needs to be dark. I do believe. We'll see. Should be about to just mess it all up, but that's what trial and error is. Let's go. Of course, it's perfect. Let that dry a bit. That's better, isn't it? I like a small stuff. Stuff like that Buddha. You know what that means? No, I don't like it like that. You know what? Guess you'll have to build your own then. What you do like. You know? Right, that's what I'm reckoning. Maybe, baby, I don't wanna know. I knew someone was gonna say that though. No, I just like the work and the smell. Really obvious. Okay, well if you can fucking smell this from where you are, tidy. Tidy Spidey. What? What? Aye. Right, I had a friend who used to have heft. What am I missing? What glasses? You a huffer. Hello, Heather. Didn't see you. Didn't see you there. Slowly, Ken. Slowly, slowly. I used to be old furniture reproduction guy. You know, stuff like that. So your friend used to huff it, now he snuffed it. Sad. Seeing you walk, Heather, with the old toothy guy. He's fucking teeth for something else. I think I'm going to darken that a bit more. Not sure. But let's probably give her a little sand. Blickety black. Jeff's teeth got caught in the grass. I fucking shouldn't laugh. I hope you don't show him mirrors and stuff. I hope he's not aware of what he looks like. Have you ever stuck him in a mirror? So. Right. Need some drying and some drying. That can dry by the way before I put the frets in. These clamps. Somewhere deep inside. So what was I going to do? Oh yeah, these are the tuners I got for it. They're cool, huh? Used them before. I wouldn't recommend huffing anything. No good. No, it's not. It's no good. Although a lot of people do huff a lot of stuff. A lot of huffers around. Especially nowadays, the kids do this fucking the gas shit, don't they? Right, so we have how many? Where are these gonna go? One there. One there. You see what I'm doing? I have tried to show him his own reflection in the mirror, but he refuses to look. Not sure if it's because he's scared himself about the personality though. That's going to go there. I'm going to try something I've never done before. I think it might work. Right. Let's get a little visual of what's going on here in a second. I'm just watching, maybe I'll make my own one day. Got to get the correct type of wood for a guitar, I'm guessing. You off, Shandog? Let's go, boy. Need a ride. Stay safe. I've got to go, boy needs a ride. Stay safe. Well, nice one, Shandog. Stay safe, brother. Stay groovy. So I'm imagining that there. Where's my pencil? Of course I haven't got a pencil ready. Imagine that there. I think it's about 15 mil. .5 mil. And how much is that? 11 mil. The edge. I'm going right on my mark. You can the mark. The edge. There we go. What's happening in the chats? Yes, I have a Disney story. Hope you can make it up tomorrow. Struggle Street. You got a Disney story? Oh fuck yeah! Give me a call later, man, if you want. Peace. I don't know. W. Okay. Looks like strike spruce is what I need. Gonna cost a fortune. Dustin, just do what you gotta do, brother. Do what you gotta do. 10 mil. It's just under 10 mil, but can you not start off? Well, yeah, you can start off with MDMA and you'll do a lovely job. Yeah, certainly. Fucking MDMA. Those were the days. MDF is what I use to make my templates. Like when I make templates like this. That's a template you use to make a Telecaster. MDMA, I mean, you can try, you can try it. Let's start off. Good old days, I call them. Good old days. For my first. Yeah, well, guess, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The neck is red oak, which I picked up a big piece. I got a place I go for locally sourced woods. And the body I made out of, this stuff, what is it? Just plyboard like this, but thinner. This I use 5 mil. I don't know what this is. This is really thick. You don't want to use something too thick. That's 9 mil. You need half of that, 5 mil, and then you can get it to you know, nice thinness. And I bent. I mean, there's videos linked somewhere. It started off. Before I could make this, I had to make a form, which is this. This is the form I made. I mean, there's a lot of work have gone into getting it to this stage. Like that fits in there perfect. You know, and I had to form the edges and everything first. Yeah, a lot of work goes into doing this shit. Right. bit of balsa wood. Maybe one day I'll get there. Well, I can make you be a doer, dude. You could either a doer or you're a don'ter, so it's up to you. It's entirely up to you. If you're happy with being a don'ter, then just don't, you know? For me personally, I like being a doer. I'm going to put some tape on the back just in case I get a bit of blowout. I'm going to stop it. Right, you have to. We're using this buyer, which I'm probably going to need some adjustments. Make sure that bit is steady Eddie. Right, I need a to elevate something. Justin, don't be a don'ter. Just do. Be a doer. Everyone starts somewhere. You just gotta start. That's right. Just start that shit. Be a doer. Do the stuff. Anyone can be a don'ter. That's fucking easy. It's the easiest job in the world. Right, wish me luck. 'Cause I could fuck it all up. Fire. Fire. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came. Right, we had a little bit of blowout there, I think. We'll see. It's not going to be too problematic on the back. But it did happen, like I suspected. Right, let's just have a little, see how they look. You're starting is a good thing. Good luck. Thank you. I don't need luck. I don't need luck, girl. Not sure if this neck needs thinning down a little. What is going on with this one? This one definitely don't want to play ball. What the fuck? That's too small to go on there. That's, oh, what? How can that even be? What's that way? That's crazy. I've never ever experienced that in my life. How are we going to fix that? I'm going to make that end a bit bigger. How am I going to do that? It's going to involve a hammer for sure. I need like a wedge shape something. I need that. Nope, that's too big. Wow, this is mental. Sorry. That don't go in there. That should slide over there, just like the others. It's gonna be stuck in it. Oh, oh, this is crazy. I'm gonna break something here. This is terrible. I've never known that to ever happen. I got that stuck on there now. I've just been a don'ter. I've been here for 2 hours, not seen a single person. It's out for a slash, and every jogger in turns up. You need a piss in a bottle. Right, I've got an issue here now. I need a pair of pliers. I'm gonna fuck this up, I know I am. So you know, I need 3 hands, basically. I need a couple more hands. Or elastic. I need an elastic band to hold that for me. I did have one. Oh, I was going to throw it away as well, and I didn't. See, there's a reason I don't throw fuck all away. Ah, oh, snap. Motherfucker. My tape it is. Where's my tape? And hopefully now I can bang that out. Right, I could sand some of that down. Why is this happening? Full sync to test this. And how long have I been live? 3.5 hours. Gotta go and do the school run in 5 minutes. Well, let's see what we're working with here, actually. Well, that's 5.7. 5.7 at the bottom. 5.8 at the top. And that's 5.6. Right. I have a plan. I'm going to get some sandpaper inside there. Spin around. I can't fuck up the thread, see? Maybe that'll work. Question isn't why this is happening, Hazy. It's what is the situation teaching me? Yes. It's teaching me that you can't trust fuck all. It's teaching me. You know, when you think you know something, boom, smacks you upside the head. I definitely just had a thing I needed to stick in my drill. There it is. Sharp. You wait. Right, I'm going to use that, spin on that. Until it gets too hot to hold. This is crazy, man. I know what to do. Sometimes it takes me a while, but I'll figure it out eventually. Right, this is a round file. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to put that on there. No, that's not a round file, that's a square file. That's because my round file is up in my other workshop. So we're going to use a square file. I said, maybe I'm gonna fix the fucking problem. See, that's all I needed. What I fucking needed. Right, put that there. Yeah, I got this neck too thick. I gotta take this neck down a bit. It's too girthy. How thick is it? Oh, 17. Yeah, I got to take that down to about 15. It's because I started this last year, so it's a little bit fucked up. Let me put those screws somewhere so I don't lose them. Genius. Borderline. I'm borderline genius and lunatic. Fucking, it's a fine line. It could go either way. You know what I mean? Go either way. You can't even get a bite on that. So, oh yeah, I can't. No, I can't. But they're gonna look sick. Shit. They're gonna look sick. You know? Right, we have got to go. 1:15. So we've done quite a lot today. Let's have a quick rundown. We drilled the pegs for the tuners. Oh no, there's a washer missing somewhere. There it is. Yeah, we drilled the pegs. I've done the fretboard, cut all the frets, done the inlays with some copper pipe. I got to put the frets, which I'll do later. I'm going to go and do the school run and then come back and I'm going to go live again. I'm going to get as much of this done today as I can. The fretboard's going to be glued on. Tuners will be done. Then I've got to concentrate on making the bridge. So that is something that's going to be fun. So if you've enjoyed, subscribe and all that shit. And Heather, see you soon. Richard, thank you very much. You've been a busy boy. Yeah. If I'm in here, then up here's getting fixed a little bit. You know what I mean? It's fucking, I'm in a good space. I'm enjoying it. So peace. Let me go and get Harry before they think I'm neglected him. Bye.